Have you been wanting to start your own YouTube channel forever, but don't think you're good enough? I've been there.
As a content creator myself.
But earlier this year, I committed to publishing one video a week for at least 1 year to see how much I could progress in that time. In this video, I'm gonna share my biggest learnings from my first 5 months of YouTube, so you can get an idea how it feels to start a YouTube channel with no experience. Let's get into it. Hey, my name's Julian, and on my channel I talk about how to create a better life for yourself, learning, and some personal development stories from myself. So the first thing I want to talk about when it comes to YouTube is that YouTube takes a lot of time. I kind of started YouTube on a whim. I had the initial thought, and then I started planning a few things by writing down like a list of 50 possible topics I could make videos about. And although that's probably not the best thing if you just want to start your YouTube channel, I probably needed this list for myself to justify starting a new thing. I didn't want to just start a YouTube channel and then leave it for that like 2 weeks in. And although I was watching quite a few videos on how to start your YouTube channel, I did not quite know how much time this would take. And this is the first learning, that you really need to invest some proper time into your YouTube channel if you want to get better at it. And of course, if you look at my subscriber count, I'm not anywhere near being successful on YouTube. This is not what it's about at the beginning. I just want to get better at the craft, at making videos, planning my videos, putting in the work, and really getting serious about it. So the only metric I really rely on is the goal that I set at the beginning of the year, that I want to publish 50 videos until the end of the year ideally. Because making these videos week by week and getting better with every video is the only thing I can actively control. The other things like viewers and subscribers and watch time and everything, of course they derive from that same goal of making the videos better, but I can't actively control them. And if I look back to my first video, I think it's really striking how much I've improved already. And it's also crazy how fast the time went by. In the last 5 months, there haven't been a lot of days where I wasn't thinking about YouTube, to be honest. If you feel like you want to be productive in your free time and you've thought about making a YouTube channel before, then YouTube is definitely the way to go, because it takes up a lot of time, but it's also so rewarding and just fun to do. Alright, second point I want to quickly talk about is that YouTube not only takes time, but it's hard. On big YouTube channels, there are people and even teams to work on thumbnails, idea generation, all these things. But when you start out, of course, you have to do everything yourself. And especially if you don't have a lot of cash outsourcing things, then everything sticks to you and you have to do a lot. Of course, there are tons of videos out there teaching you how to start your own YouTube channel. And a lot of them are really great. I, for myself, decided after a few videos to invest in myself and into the channel, and went for a $900 course by Ali Abdal, the Part-Time YouTuber Academy, which I'm sure I'm gonna make a video about in the future, because it really boosted my learning speed. And it's so interesting to see what happens behind the scenes, what are the systems in place behind such a big YouTube channel, and how can I apply that to my smaller YouTube channel. And it's very important to get educated once you get going with your YouTube channel. If you look at all the videos before you start your YouTube channel, in most cases that's not very helpful, because you cannot apply the knowledge, but you have to get going before you can apply all of that. So definitely try to get started before getting stuck by analyzing too much. Just like James Clear says in his book Atomic Habits, you just want to get 1% better every day. And that doesn't only apply to your own life and personal development, but also to your YouTube channel. I'm trying to improve one thing every video, and that way I have this sense of progress, even though the views aren't crazy big, of course. The third and last thing I want to talk about is that YouTube is fun. I see YouTube as a long-term project, which is very necessary. Therefore, I knew from the beginning that I had to make it fun somehow. And as long as I keep it fun and focus on the goals that are within my circle of influence, I know that I'm gonna continue. So the realization that I needed in the end to start my YouTube channel was that you can use YouTube to teach the things that you learn throughout life. By teaching things, you get better at those things and you start to understand it even on a deeper level. And as I want to be a lifelong learner, YouTube is the perfect tool for me. Now, if you want to know whether or not you've watched enough self-improvement videos, then definitely check out the video I made about what to do once you've come to that realization. And then I say, we see each other in the next one. Bye.